One small thought on the morning, a change of goal. With this quote, I wish everyone here a very good morning. I cordially invite our new ED, Dr. GOPAL, Dr. VENKATRAMAN, Chairperson, School of Computing, Dr. AMUDHA, Head of CSE Department, Mr. ANKUR, Associate Vice President, Great Learning, Dr. SRIDHAR, Professor of CSE, and Dr. GANESH KUMAR, part-time coordinator of M.Tech program, and all the business presenters and also the students present. We have gathered for the inauguration of M.Tech program empowered by Great Learning. I request the meeting. Please, ma'am, please. I also request one of the students to join to like it. Any comments?
Get started.
As a token of respect, I request Dean CET Dr. GOPAL to give away the bouquet to Mr. ANKUR for Great Learning. Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite Chairperson of CSE, Dr. VENKATRAMAN, to give away the bouquet to our Dean.
இந்த கேப் கொடுக்கலாமா எப்படி நீங்க சொன்னீங்க கேப் இருக்கா வரணும் நம்ம ஓகே தேங்க் யூ.
Chairperson of School of Computing, to welcome the gathering. Please, ma'am.
A very good morning to all. Can you all hear me? A very good. Okay. So, respected team, Professor T.V. Gopal, College of Engineering and Technology, expert members from Great Learning Institute, Mr. ANKUR, and other team members, faculty from the Chennai Institute also, HOD CSE, Professor SRIDHAR, Dr. Ganesh Kumar, part-time coordinator for this program, and my dear colleague, still not audible. Okay. So, my dear colleagues and working professionals who wish to continue their postgraduate in computer science and engineering, I extend a very hearty and warm welcome to you all who have gathered here for this inauguration of this part-time M.Tech program. So we are really struggling hard to recover from this pandemic. And first of all, we wish that we want you all to be very safe and in good health. So we wanted to invite you in person for this inauguration so that you will also get a chance to look at our campus and also explore the infrastructure and facilities here. So we are happy to see professionals wanting to pursue their academics parallelly balancing their career commitments also. In fact, education is a continuous and lifelong process and it doesn't have to end once you land up in your career. So we are very happy that you have taken the right path in choosing this postgraduate program in collaboration with Graduate. So our School of Computing, which is the largest school in SRM campus with close to 7,500 students, includes postgraduate, undergraduate, and then PhD scholars, and it offers a wide range of opportunities for students to shape their develop and personality skills as a professional. So I hope you have studied a variety of courses coming from different graduation streams and you got and learnings from your career also. So time has come to have focus and enhance your technical skills that suits your interest analytics and your own goals. So we are very happy to welcome you all here. So as a student, I do encourage that you just open up your innovative skills through lots of projects, get engaged with the professors and faculty members, experience a project learning experience based on your domain and interest. And also, the Great Learning offers a wide palette of electives and other courses for you as to suit as per the industry demands. And they will also bring in the resource persons from industries to augment some of the course lectures. So I hope you will all get benefited from all these things. I once again extend a very hearty welcome to you all to the School of Computing, and so I hope you have a very great learning platform. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you very much.
I invite Chairperson Head of Public Affairs Department to about our
A very good morning to us here. I take this opportunity to welcome the College of Engineering and Technology to felicitate our program, which is going to be in connection with Great Learning. So I'm also thankful to Great Learning team led by ANKUR and colleagues who have come over here. I take this opportunity to welcome our chair, School of Computing, who have given a lot of encouragement to us in all the ways so that we are able to bring this program to this level. And I also thank Dr. SRIDHAR, Professor, who has given a lot of inputs in framing the curriculum with Mr. ANKUR and his team. So our department has started its inception in the year 1985, whenever the campus has started, whenever SRM University has started. So at that time itself, Department of CSE is functioning, and we span across 4 campuses. We are at Patangalottur campus. We have one more campus at Vadapalli, Ramapuram, and one more campus at Modinagar, Delhi. And we are the largest department, and we have 250 plus faculty members. As our chairman has suggested, she also informed that we have large number of student members in our department. We have UG programs, PG programs, PhD programs running under our school, and we have Department of Information Technology, Software Engineering, and the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And we have come across 14 special interest groups, and under that we are spanning across 14 special interest groups, such as whatever be the technologies that are being available in companies right now. That is being taken into consideration, and we are having our special interest groups forming under data mining, data warehousing, SDN, SDR, 5G, 6G, and flying cars, autonomous vehicles, and other musical advancements like AlexNet, GoogleNet, and whatever is coming under technological invention, that is also being invented by us, and we are also doing a lot of research in that. So at this particular point of time, as he suggested that we want to meet you through the physical mode, as because we were working for the last 1 year in the online mode, and we want to have it as an offline mode, and we want to meet you, and all the facilities are available here. We have a very big library with a lot of books, IEEE books, and many resources are available with us, and all the resources must be utilized by you in a fruitful manner. And also you have an opportunity to interact with all the faculty members, professors, and whoever is efficient in the particular domain. So it is possible for you to meet us at this campus, within our campus, and we can also connect you to the industry, as because our industry mentors are available here, and they will also be helping us in fruitfully bringing this course in a successful manner. And they will also, and we are also going to have in hand with the connection with the industry mentors, and we will also be handling classes, and along with that, all the industry concepts will also be handled by the industry mentors. Definitely, I think the data science, big data analytics, and all the computer science and engineering concepts which are applicable at the industry will be held by the mentors, I think, even in the online as well as in the offline mode. So this is an opportunity for you, and you have taken the right decision, and you are all here. We are welcoming here to our campus, SRM University. Definitely, after the end of the course, you will be coming out with flying colors. Thanks for the opportunity.
Our request is ANKUR, Associate Vice President, Technology, talk about
Team, sir, Chair Madam, Dr. AMUDHA, HOD, Professor SRIDHAR, and everyone else from the SRM team, as well as all the everyone from the Great Learning team who are present here, and dear students. So it's a great pleasure to be present today on the occasion of launch of this first batch of the first program that we have launched under this collaboration of Great Learning and SRM. And hopefully, this marks the beginning of a long partnership between SRM and Great Learning. So I'll give you a little context about Great Learning too. So Great Learning started about 8 years ago, right? 8 years ago, with a mission to impart good quality education to working professionals in the areas that are coming. So 8 years ago, we started with a course in business analytics. Now, standing today, it obviously is, it's a foregone conclusion that business analytics and data science, etc., are very, very important in an industry setting. But 8 years ago, that was not a conclusion, right? That is something that was evolving. But at Great Learning, what we do is we work with the industry very closely. We work with all industry partners at various levels to understand what kind of skills, what kind of needs do they have, what kind of trends are they observing in the industry, right? What kind of skills do they want to hire? And from there, we understand what is going to be valuable to our participants, to our students, right? Which can, if they learn that can really help them grow their career or really, find a inflection point in their career. So that has been our mission. So since then, since we started 8 years ago, right now we have about 20 plus programs which are ranked as either number 1 or number 2 in their respective categories all across India. And we have obviously expanded, coming from business analytics, we have gone to cover subjects like data science, AI, machine learning, cyber security, right? All of these other upcoming things which we think are going to be the fuel for the industry in the future, right? And anyone who is pursuing these skills right now will actually unlock a lot of value for themselves in the future, right? And also along the way, we have established multiple partnerships. So we have partnered with institutes like MIT, Stanford, Northwestern University, University of Texas, more domestically, IIT Madras, IIIT Hyderabad, and now today, we start our journey with another prestigious institution like SRM, and with the launch of this course. So that was about Great Learning. Let me, as you start your journey today, first of all, congratulations to all of you, on having made this decision to start this journey. That's like the job half done, Right? That's in this environment, pursuing anything which is related to data science, machine learning, and AI is going to really help you in your career. But I also want to talk about what to expect in this course, right? Now, all of you are working professionals. You have, various years of experience. And, traditionally, when we look at a course like, when we get into a course, our mindset has been very different. And I know most of you, I'm, hoping or guessing, have not been in a classroom environment for a long time. And the last time you were there in the classroom environment, it was very different. Your objectives were very different. But now that you have, gained these years of experience and have made a conscious choice to join this program, you know exactly what you want to get out of this program, right? So the learning which you will have in the program, I'll talk about that. But but I really request you, a couple of points that I want to mention is to one, very, very active and proactive in the learning, right? The degree that you will get at the end of the program once you clear, all the requirements is an outcome, right? But learning is the most important part. In today's world, there is a lot more emphasis given to learning, right? And obviously, having an M.Tech in the same field does help a lot, but that learning has to come. And that learning also has to be about, one thing is to learn certain technical things and how does it work and how do I code this, but the value that you'll unlock for yourself is when you start thinking about it, whatever you have learned, how can you start utilizing it in your jobs, around you, just observing around you, in your companies. You're very fortunate to also have such a rich peer group, right, as your fellow students in this batch. And they come from different industries, they come from different experiences. So, when you interact with them, you will also expand your understanding about how to think about these techniques and how to think about, how to solve business problems using these techniques. So that's one thing which I really encourage you all to do. Be very, very proactive. Try to link whatever you're learning with how will you use it, right? So that's one. Now, second thing here is also to understand that, for some of you, as I said, maybe a long break since you last studied in a formal manner. And, to begin with, or at certain times, you will also feel a little lost, right? Because it's a new environment. Also, you have, busy lives, you're working, your family, right? And then you're coming on weekends to attend the classes, right? So what is important is that, don't see being, feeling lost a little bit here and there. All of that is fairly natural. That will come, that we have seen across thousands of students, that is the process that, usually that's how it plays out. But what is most important is, that you be very consistent in your learning journey, right? And especially important for you because you are now balancing multiple things, right? Your work, your family, and this. So then you have to consciously set aside some time from your schedules to ensure that you are, giving that much time to the classes, to whatever have you learned. There'll be projects, there'll be assignments that will be given to you. All of that has been designed and keeping in mind, all of your schedules. It's not as if it will be very overwhelming, right? But whatever it is, the idea is that you do it on time, with the same effort, putting in your effort in. As I said, clearing the exams and getting a degree, we shouldn't be thinking like that. That's what our thinking has been. Thinking has to be, how can I learn this? And if you struggle in learning this, raise your hand and ask for help. Yeah. If you're investing so much time and energy into this, be true to yourself. And, the goal should be that I learn very well, whatever I am set out to do. Okay. From Great Learning Center, what we do is, as I said, we are constantly in touch with the industry, understanding what trends are there, and especially in computer science, in machine learning, in data science. Right? Industry is evolving very rapidly. So the kind of problems the industry was solving 3 years ago versus the kind of problems industry is solving now using these techniques are very different. This is a very, especially let's say in deep learning, it's a very new field, and there are rapid developments and rapid deployment and employment of these techniques in an industry setting. So we work with the industry partners. We understand what trends are there, what tools are being used, how are these being used, are these techniques being used, what kind of problems are being solved. And that's something that we, all that information we put in the design of the curriculum, in the design of the content, right? All the projects that you will work on, all of that is a reflection of that. So at any given point of time, you're learning, you're not learning things which were being used 3 years ago or 5 years ago. You're learning things which are being used right now in the industry. And what it also means is that once you start learning these, you can start using these. You don't have to wait for 2 years or 3 years or for the program to end to say that, hey, now I've learned this, I'll start using this now. You can start using that right away. You can start creating value for yourself at your workplace, etc., right away. So that was one. Obviously, there will be a lot of emphasis on learning by doing, right? So it's not about learning. It's very important to learn the theoretical concepts and build an extremely good base, right? But it's also equally important to know how to use these techniques in a real world scenario. So there will be, in most of the classes, there will be emphasis on, on coding and learning and doing things and doing assignments and submitting assignments and all of that, right? The other thing that we also do is, we at Great Learning, we have partnership with about 15, anyone who has any team beyond a certain size, any company, right, in these domains, we are interacting with them. About 450 plus of them usually are our hiring partners, very consistent hiring partners. So once you get the learning part done, right, is when you will also be able to use this network to get further in your career if you want to switch your jobs or if you want to get further in your career. Apart from that, there's a rich industry experts network that we have. We have about 1,500 industry experts network. These are all practitioners, of these techniques in their day-to-day jobs, right? And these guys will be, interacting with you at some stage of the program to either mentor you for some projects, right? Or we'll bring in some faculty who have been in the industry, who knows exactly how it is being used to come and teach certain portions of the program. So the idea being, again, to the theme of that, you will be learning what is being used in the industry, and you will also get a perspective firsthand from people who are actually, leading big teams of data science or computer science in their respective companies. Okay. So that there's one more thing I want to add here, which is I talked about the projects part, right? Now, for all or most courses, there will be projects that you have to work on, right? But at the end, there will be M.Tech, there will be project work as part of the course, right? Now, the idea is that we expect that from our students, the quality of projects which come in from that project work to be of extremely high standards. Traditionally, what we have seen is about 33% of our students working on any kind of project work like this end up either presenting papers, presenting in conferences, publishing their research, right? And that's the same bar that we will hold for you. Now, if it sounds scary, don't worry. It is not. You just have to follow the process. You just have to apply yourself, and it will automatically come, right? That I can guarantee. If you apply yourself, you will get, right? But that's the bar that you should hold for yourself. For example, recently, in the last 12 months, 35 papers have been published from students of Great Learning. Anecdotally, also there was a conference at IIM Bangalore where they selected 10 entries, out of which 8 entries were from Great Learning students, and the first and third prize went to the Great Learning students, right? So that's what you should be aiming for. Also, because while you're learning all of this, right, and once you want to use this to further your career, it's very easy to show your prospective recruiter or within your company that, hey, this is what I worked on. This is the quality. This is what I know, right? This is a reflection of what you have understood and what you have applied. So it's a very easy conversation when you say that, hey, this is the project I worked on, and you can discuss about it, right? and that's where you can showcase your learning extremely easily. So yeah, so these are some of the themes which I wanted to call out. I just just summarizing like one thing which I said earlier, which is the key to success in this program is going to be how consistent and proactive you are, right? And if you are ever feeling lost, do not suffer in silence. Please raise your hand, right? And there is a lot of help that will be provided to you, right? We are all there. Every one of us here, is vested in your success. We really want you to use this opportunity, this decision that you have made to pursue this course, to really bring value to your career and to your lives.
Thank you so much, sir. As Mr. ANKUR said, key to success in this program is how consistent and how active you are. So please keep this in mind and carry on. Thank you so much. Now I request our Dean CET, Dr. T.V. Gopal, sir, to felicitate the gathering, sir.
Very good morning to one and all. First of all, congratulations for being selected the M.Tech CSE from SRM University, of course partnering with Great Learning. We generally tell this to all the students who are coming for the first time to the institution. You have joined a family, SRM family. So as he was telling that it's like you're approaching your family members. You can always approach your family members to sort out problems. So that is how we work here. So welcome to SRM family, first of all. And with regard to the contact points, because I'm going to talk about that first and then come back to the other points. Your first contact point will be the part-time coordinator, Dr. Ganesh Kumar. Okay, so he will be the contact point for the M.Tech CSE for this part-time program. Then probably you can approach the head of the department. Of course, there is one more person, Dr. ANNADURAI, who is unfortunately is not able to join today. He is the part-time coordinator for the entire unit. So he takes care of all the programs, not only CSE. Probably after Ganesh Kumar, you can approach him also for any central issues. But with regard to the department or academics, you can always approach the head of the department, Dr. AMUDHA. Then, of course, with regard to academics and other things, Professor SRIDHAR, he will take care. So, in fact, as Dr. AMUDHA pointed out, he was coordinating with ANKUR in matters of academics and other things, like framing the curriculum, syllabus, and all those things. Then the escalation level will be the chairperson of the School of Computing, Dr. VENKATRAMAN. So she can be approached if some of the problems are not solved at Dr. Ganesh Kumar's end or at Dr. AMUDHA's end or something. Then you can escape. And of course, after that, you can come to me. So this is the protocol we usually follow. So just know each other. Probably he will give his contact details later on. So any issues you can always approach him. With regard to the faculty members, in fact, one of our USPs for all departments, I would say, faculty members are long-serving people. Maybe that's merit as well as a demerit. It has its own merit as well as demerit. But since they are with SRM for long, they know the culture, they know each and every aspect of the rules and regulations, and they know the psychology of the students, so they can handle the students, not only the academic problems, they can also handle other problems like any other issues if we have, like for slow learners or if you have some personal issues also, if you are too confident, then probably you can confide with those faculty members. And I'm sure that, as Ankur pointed out, during the journey, definitely you will have some low and high. So during the low period, probably you can take the counseling from these people. This I am telling apart from the knowledge that you are going to get from these experts, from the experienced teachers. So knowledge is one thing. Apart from the knowledge, there are so many other issues you need to take. Any what do you call it, facilities that you want to know about here, whatever is available in the campus, the procedure, protocols, everything they can tell. And with regard to the facilities, especially in computer science, you have almost all the facilities that are required for the industry needs. You are all working professionals, maybe in academics or in institutions or whatever, I mean in industries or whatever it is. But still, you might not have access to all the softwares, all the tools, software tools or whatever it is. Whereas here, the students are permitted to use any of the tools. It's all licensed ones, so you'll be given some logins and other things. So you can use all the facilities that are available here, irrespective of your specialization or whatever. And we would advise you to use your own device, like the concept of bring your own device, BYOD. So this is all the more important because of the pandemic. Okay, we would advise you to, whenever you come to the campus, we would advise you to bring your own mask, bring your own water bottle, bring your own coffee mug or whatever it is, and your own devices like laptops or mobiles or iPads or whatever it is. Whatever it is, you don't share to others. That's part of the SOPs also. In addition to that, always come to this modern technology, like bring your own device. And when you bring your own device, the software that you'll be using here, you need not worry about the software because we have the AWS cloud service. So you can use any of the AWS cloud services. Of course, in a rationed way only, they will be monitored. You can't go outside of that purview or domain. So there will be people who will give you access to certain softwares or tools or whatever it is, based on which you can always access. And I don't think that there will be any limitation on the period or the time you spend on the AWS, provided you spend it productively. Just don't keep on, I mean, log into the system and then while away, do some other work and then come back. It's waste of money for all. So plan your session accordingly, use your tools, AWS tools, whatever you want.
That can be used actually, like maybe the set to login and can be used at home also.
Yeah. It's a cloud.
Yes.
It's a cloud. That's the facility we are offering. Okay, so once you are given a login, you can use it from anywhere in the world. And because of the pandemic, we have some strict SOPs also. Kindly follow all those SOPs. Probably you have it in the website also. I can ask Dr. GANESH also to provide you with that SOP. Some of the SOPs I've already told, but there are some other things where you have to go wash your hands and sanitizing and all those things. With regard to the mode of delivery, since you're all working professionals and now because of the pandemic, it's going to be a blended one. We would like you to come to the campus and attend some courses. I don't want you to take a complete online mode. We are insisting this even for the UG and other PG students also. So don't worry about the safety or health issues or whatever. We have adequate facilities, precautions taken, everything. But having said, it is you who have to take care of your health, your safety things with regard to the pandemic analysis. So though we have other facilities, but you have to, for example, keep your mask always on your face. Don't let it down. And that is one of the most important thing I would say. Always wear your mask wherever you are at all times. So partially there will be online mode and offline mode. It's a mix of that. And which course will be offered when through physical mode, at what time, and all those things, scheduling and other things, your faculty members will tell. Okay. And of course, I talked about the facilities. With regard to the part-time program, we prefer M.Tech part-time program over the full-time students for one major reason. You are all working professionals, so you will have lot of problems facing in your company itself. So you can take that problem right from day one itself, and probably you can start planning to bring it as a major project. Take it up as a major project. You can start working with the faculty members or with the great learning team or whoever you feel like. You can select a guide right from day one, and probably you can work on it. And at the end of the program, you need to submit a good project work. And the project work will be an industry based, since you are already a working professional. If you are a full-time person, then you need to go to the industry and identify a problem and then come back. But now, I think by now you should have some problems. Already you should have some problems, so work on it. And even the faculty members might have some problems, but I would recommend you to go for an industry-based problems for the projects. Okay, whether it's a minor project or a major project or whatever. And for all M.Tech students, we actually insist on research publications. One paper publication we always insist. Okay, so that is the reason I am asking you to start your project right from day one. So you can start working on the literature survey and other things. And by the time you complete your program, you should be able to have one paper publication in a reputed journal. It's not a conference. I don't need a conference. Conferences are up to number of conferences. You can very easily participate or publish or whatever it is. I need one reputed. They might have some index or matrices like Scopus index and all those things. So I need one publication for each and every student. So that is mandatory. Okay. So that's all from my end with regard to the overall perspective that I would like to give for this program. And I hope that you will be utilizing all the facilities and all the knowledge transfer that you will be getting from the faculty members in a very effective and productive way. And at the end of the program, I think you will be a satisfied person leaving out. As he rightly pointed out, getting a degree is not at all a big thing. Anybody can get a degree. But what you have learned during this period of study, that is very important. Of course, there is a big difference between read, study, learn, and all those things. So I don't need to explain on that. So learning, and that too, I would actually advise you to go for an experiential learning, which is, you can get that here once you are proactive. Not, things are here available. It is for you to make use of them. So always go for the experiential learning rather than just bookish learning. Okay. So this is what I would like to tell. And best of luck for your entire 3 years. Have a good, productive, rewarding stay or journey for the next 2 to 3 years or whatever it is. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm very happy to be part of this inaugural launch of this program. And we would like to have a long-term relationship with Great Learning, not only for this program, for any other collaborative initiatives. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I invite Dr. SRIDHAR, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, to brief about the curriculum and syllabus of this program. Please, sir.
Very good morning to everyone present here. So already Mr. ANKUR and our respected Dean has highlighted some of the points in the curriculum and other things. Maybe I will just highlight some important things in the regulations, because we follow some regulations for each program. And some professional courses of 28 credits, and some open courses, open general courses of 6 credits, and projects for 16 credits. So totally it sums up to 70 credits for this degree program. and the list of courses will be given to you. Right? Okay. We follow this outcome-based education as the team pointed out, because it's going to be a continuous learning process. So every course will have assessments, continuous assessments will be there. We, to be very specific, there will be tests, assignments, and mini projects will be for every course. Apart from this, my major project will be 16 credits, and it is going to be end up with a project and a publication as being part of. And regarding the, it's already it's going to be a rendered physical and online mode. And some of the portions will be captured in the video, and it will also shared to you. In case if you are not able to attend, video lectures will be provided to you. And this for every, apart from continuous learning, continuous as I say, there will be end semester examination, which will be conducted by the controller of examinations. So you will have to appear for the exam. So it's going to be 60 and 40 kind of stuff. So 60% will be the internal assessments, tests, assignments, mini projects, and all for every course, and 40% will be the end semester examination. And every course will be assessed based on the Bloom's taxonomy. I think all of you know this. So every course, a syllabus is designed based on 3 levels. I think the level 1 is basically knowledge and understanding. Level 2 is application and analysis. And level 3 is evaluate and create. So you will be tested on all these 3 levels. How far you have understood, okay, you are able to apply and come out with some new things. And the project, as I said, project will be 70% internal and 30% external. In the sense, 70% will be 3 reviews will be there. Internal reviews will be there. It will be reviewed by people from Great Learning as well as people from SRM. Okay, and 70% and 30% will be a final viva voce, where you have to present your project before an external panel, and it will be graded. So totally 70 plus 30 will be 100. And for every course, attendance is mandatory. 75% attendance is mandatory. Okay, so of course we expect you to attend all the 100%, but 75% is the minimum to eligible for writing an examination. And for passing the course, as I said, 60 is internal and 40 is external. The aggregate should be 50%. So if you get 50%, we say that you have passed the course. And for every syllabus, I think you'll be shared with the syllabus and other things. So there will be units along with the laboratory course will be there, project-based thing will be there. And we follow this LTPC format. You know that LTPC is lectures, tutorials, practicals, and credits. So every credit for the course is actually 15 hours. So that is what is according to the UGC standards. So we follow that. So there will be some 3 credit courses and 4 credit courses according to that. And it will be graded based on that. So, so that is all about the very important points in the regulations. So regulations also will be shared to you, and also the curriculum and syllabus will be shared later on. Adam? Yeah, I said 75%. For every course, 75% attendance. I said.
The test and all actually mentioned about exams. Those things will be completely based online kind of things, or
yeah, that will be worked out. That will be worked out. Yeah, it can be anything. See, nowadays we are during the pandemic. Right now.
We are all trying to come to the old norms.
After several years, you have to start writing.
No, the last semester, all
of
our
us online. We would actually sometimes we would say write and upload. So that can also be. It can be a paper pencil, but upload through online.
So all our students did online final examinations this last semester. They sat in their home, written everything and uploaded.
Sorry.
Yes.
The actual younger students, B.Tech students and all, they are all very adept in knowing all the technological loopholes. Of course, you should also be knowing because they are working professional, but whoever what do you call, acumen or passion to crack and do sorts of harmless, mischievous things. Probably they might do all those things, but otherwise, I think you should be innocent. That is my assumption. So you all will be very straightforward. That is our assumption. But I don't know. Once we progress, we'll know about your capabilities also. So we see generally the policemen should be more knowledgeable with respect to crime and other things more than the criminals. So the teachers are more knowledgeable in these things, like how you would like to cheat. So we will put all the hurdles or whatever it is, but ultimately you are the winner. I know that because we always favor the student. But anyway, we'll try to do as best as possible. Thanks.
Yeah, no. So that's what. See, for every course, I said some many projects will be there. It's better, as our dean pointed out, it's better to pick up some use cases from your working environment to solve those problems by learning the technologies here. And also, as our head of the department pointed out, it's better to come and utilize the facilities here rather than going online everything. So if you come here, you can experience. Maybe in due course, our students are going to come. So it's better to mingle with our faculty because a lot of senior faculty are here. And as Madam said, there are 14 research groups who are working in different domains. So of course, the data science and big data analytics, machine learning, they're all very good people here. They can guide you when you come and interact with them physically. So we would recommend you to come physically and attend classes. And then there will be a blended. So it's going to be like that. So that's all from my side. So it's only a brief thing. Later on, our part-time coordinator will highlight all those other things. Thank you.
Also, with respect to library facilities, you have all the online subscription, but that will be available only when you come to the campus. It's not outside. So you have IEEE and then ACM and all those things. So, Computer Society, ACS.
CSA.
CSA. Okay. So all those subscriptions are there, so you can make use of it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I request the students.
Yeah, you can pass on the mic or any.
Start.
Character and sound discourse. Basically, I'm Shankar Ganesh. I have experience in this principal architecture. So, honestly, I come to the industry for 2 years. So, in the industry, working in some MNCs and also. So, actually, like I have specialized in data warehousing and data architecture kind of areas. And machine learning is definitely my core area. And I was exploring this for the past few years, worked on some projects as well. But I would like to have a solid course actually with SRM and learning. So I found that this is very useful. And this will definitely help me in my career actually, like not just as a data. PS also to learn from their experience. Thanks for giving this opportunity. Students.
Years of experience with the company and currently working on Java technology and doing social innovation and health applications.
Hello guys, my name is Arti. I work in Oracle and it's located in Bangalore. So I'm so interested in new things so that I'm planning to come every weekend here, learn things. My core area is cloud applications. That's what I'm working on. And I'm very much looking forward to learn machine learning and tools. Hello everyone, my name is Ashwati. I'm currently working as a full stack developer in Microsoft for the past 2 years. I wanted to upskill myself and get into R&D. That's why I choose this course. I hope it will be an exciting journey.
I'm working as associate support analyst in so
Louder, please.
Can we
Can you repeat?
EMD?
hi, I am Bharatwaj Ganesh. Actually, I am currently working as a support analyst in BNP Paribas. I want to upskill myself, so I have joined here. Hope I will have a good 2 years.
Where is the company located?
Asso.Prof. It has 3 branches.
Myself, Satya Rana. I'm currently working with the Inauguration Group Associate Solution Director. I'm working at technology with communication. So, data analytics is all the major roles in the project packages. So, I just put the article and export documents.
Are you working in 5G technologies? Ericsson?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sriram TVS. I think there is another Sriram, so Sriram TVS. I'm working in Excel as a technical director in the BI and Analytics department. I have around 20 years of experience in BI and Analytics domain. I missed a technical qualification in computer science. I have a non-computer science engineering degree. So I have this wish to have a proper degree because it's the area I'm working at. So feel interested to get this.
Hello everyone, I'm Vidya Krishnan. Right now I'm working for data consultancy services as a full stack developer. And right now I'm also developing my own machine learning models to deploy them and see in the case of IoT how does this predictive analytics and maintenance is coming into the picture. So that's what I am working on. So just wanted to have a proper degree in the field of computer science and in the data science. So that's my ambition and passionate about. So looking forward and hopefully this 2 years will definitely give me and everyone here good knowledge on the course which we have chosen. Thank you.
Your ambition will be fulfilled.
I am Manish. I have 6 years experience in software development business, and currently I'm working in inauguration-based business located in university. So I'm very much interested in data, and that's why I choose
just now call it I'm not satisfied for it. So I have an idea about machine learning. So I think everything that is spoken. So I'm willing to learn more.
Satish.
Louder, please.
So, I'm working with chatbot services. You have a many degree already. I thought like
Is that the AstraZeneca in Taramani? The Taramani actually the Taramani genetic.
I have been working 4.5 years with business intelligence supporting to business microstrategy. Currently, I am working with Sendo and and I just want a proper degree in my street what I am working on, so that I do this. Hopefully, I will learn about the proper degree. Hi everyone, so this is Mahesh Babu. So I have 2.5 years experience in the data field. So I was initially in the data expert. Currently, I'm working with 2 years in data visualization part. So I thought this course might be for my
future projects which actually help me to upskill my knowledge. So I was searching for a part-time PG degree for a long time, so this was one of the opportunities. This it will help me.
Data extraction from raw data or
Yeah, from raw data. No, not Tableau. Actually, I work in real stack and
So I'm Kabir Sood. So I have got 8 years of experience in development. So currently I'm working as a senior developer in M.Tech. So currently we are re-engineering our older applications in the project. So we have planned both Python and data science. So enabling this course will help me get into the deepest part and know the minute changes and help me to exceed my current career.
I am saying I'm currently a technical project manager. So it's been 8 years I stepped out of my college. Like everyone else, I still don't understand why I studied engineering. Right? So like everyone else, I studied engineering first in engineering. But as Info said, now we have purpose. So now I wanted to learn this. So I have a targeted base. I want to dedicate myself to this field. So that's it.
Profession.
Sorry.
Hi all, this is Sriram. I'm working in Cognizant now and I'm having 11 years of experience in IT industry with mainframe technology in various domains, healthcare, banking as well as automation domain. So like I am back to college like after 12 years. It's a great feeling and thanks to join again to our SRM family. I should upgrade myself to data science and also main thing is I want to do a research PhD program next to this. So that's my aspiration. I joined here. Thank you.
Hi all, my name is Hariharan and I have almost 1.5 year experience in IT technology. I work in a company called DSSRP, which is in Mount Road, Annadurai, and I'm working on a programming language called Progress 4GL. So it's like Python and SQL combined where you can manipulate with database creation and extraction. During my undergraduate years, data mining, data science, and machine learning researchers almost trending. My friends were had this opportunity. They explored it, went on internship, explored the domain. I didn't have that knowledge and I didn't have an opportunity. I think I missed that opportunity. So in order to stop to have a regret on losing the technology, for somehow got this opportunity back again with this. So I'm thankful that I and I'll utilize this 2 years so that I'll be upskilling and also have more better knowledge. So I'm actually grateful and thanking for this.
Hi, my name is Akhnath Sabiullah. I have 14 years of experience in banking industry. So I'm currently working with the process of a project. So mainly I'm dealing transactions for all the banks of in India as well as in Africa. So we deal since in transactions, so we are analyzing a lot of things like disputes and settlements with various banks. So it's a real-time environment which we are using currently. So I usually upgrade my skills like in various project management and technology. So since I was looking something exactly what I wanted, so I tried many things like they are generally provided M.Tech in software engineering. So this is the program which I exactly was expecting, like especially they are giving data sets which I wanted. So that is why I just chosen this and also really very happy to be involved in this project. So thanks a lot for that.
are we implementing concurrent protocols, concurrency protocols in your transactions?
Actually, we are actually doing offline process. Like it's not an online process. Online will happen, so we will put the transaction to our own tool. So using that, we are doing the
More as a batch processing.
yeah, it's a batch processing. So we will set a timeline. So based on that, it will trigger. So we will analyze what's positive. So we will do settlement. So if suppose any exception is there, so later we will reconcile and we will provide a credit to customers. So it's just like internal settlement as well as external like international settlement as well. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Bhargavi. I'm from Tirupati. I don't have any work experience. In 2018, I have passed out from B.Tech. After marriage, I thought that my career is lost, and for encouraging myself, I came here.
The career is not fast.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope this school is really going to be a very good platform to work with people from different domains and companies. Thank you so much. And no doubt in the success of this course because thoughts from different companies and different domains are actually going to collaborate in this. Thank you so much for your introductions. And I request Dr. S. Ganesh Kumar, Associate Professor of CSE, to be the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank the SRM management for giving permission to start this program with the collaboration Great Learning. And I would like to thank to our dynamic VC register, Dean CAT, and our chairperson for the valuable guidance for going to start this program. Then I would like to thank for our HOD CSE and Professor SRIDHAR and the faculty of CSE for great initiative to this program. Finally, I thank the experts and the coordination from Great Learning faculty and the team members for initiate this program. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for everyone coming this program. Thank you so much.
No, what next?
What is the next?
So after this program, you will give submit your document, the room number, submit to room number.
University building.
No. 101 and 102 nearby backside for this TP101 and TP102. Your certification, the people is there. You hand over your certificate to the room number 101 and 102.
Yeah, with regard to that, there will be two stages. One is the admission counseling, another is the enrollment. After we verify all your certificates and other things, there will be an eligibility check, and once that is done, the data will be pushed to the enrollment module. In the enrollment module, again, the original certificate, of course, that's what he is doing, I think, now. Original certificates and other things will be verified and given back to you. No issue. Only thing, the copies will be retained by us. After that, the fees, of course, there should be a part payment to be done. Whatever fee schedule they have given. I think 15 days after the start of the program, we have to pay. So whatever you have paid, with that we will issue an ID card. Okay. This ID card can be used for accessing your library, and of course your login credentials will be given, your email ID and other thing. And e-varsity access. I mean
No, they will not.
no, the access to internal assessment attendance.
University is a
Part-time reason. So once you are given that login credentials, you can access your student portals where you can have all your academic credentials, academic performance, and also the fees paid list and all the financial details are there. But in case there are some lag or time to be taken for giving you the ID card, you can still continue with your program. The classes will start from today, okay, as per schedule, and as we progress, we'll issue the ID card. Yeah, that's what. What is the schedule item? So only the inauguration. So they can go back.
From next week.
Yes, next week comes.
So Sunday tomorrow? No. Oh, next week.
Next week.
Maybe today you can take some time off to
Go around
the
the
library and other things.
campus tour can be added.
Yeah, campus
So
tour
that's-
can be added. Yeah.
Ensure the facilities.
Yes.
So mini visit to this.
Yeah, since it's online or something, are you planning for weekdays also some classes, obviously, or only during the weekend?
weekend only, Saturday, Sunday, 1 week practice
On campus
on
and
campus and another one is off campus.
but not necessarily it has to be alternate. You can have any mix. Depends on your depends.
Because we are seeing that different students will be having on this right is right because the working actually cannot only use
Yeah, basically.
You are coming to physical, then you are replacing our library, then lab, then meet our professors, senior professors.
And as Dean pointed out, some of the resources can be accessed only when you come to the campus. The login and certain other resources like AWS, Campus Connect and other things.
The course will warrant you for just 45 hours. If it's a 3 credit course, 45 hours is the 1 credit is equivalent to 15 hours of study or contact hours. If it is a theory, lab will be double of that. Every 2 hours will be counted as 1 credit. 2 hours of practicals will be 1 credit. 1 hour of theory or contact class will be 1 credit. That is how it works. And normally a semester is 15 weeks. It's average on an average. Okay? So 15 into 3. If it's a 3 credit course, 45 hours. So if it is a 4 credit course, it's a 60 hours. So that's the time for the contact classes. But apart from that, unlimited. You can use any of their facilities. Anytime you can come here during the working hours. And of the working hours, you can use the cloud services.
And if you have paid the fees not actually after verification, you can get the ID card.
Yeah, I think yes to say. No, system ready extra.
System, office people came, 3 people.
Okay, good. Then they know whether the data has been pushed from the council to enroll.
I think within a
From the
week or
admission
10
office,
days,
yeah. From the
if
admission
it is
office, the
not
data
taken
should have
ready,
been
I think in another week or so.
just collect the
all these
certificates,
things.
copy of the certificates attested by them, self-attested. Keep it with you. Later on, once the enrollment module is with data pushed there, then you can ask them to fill the details. There will be a form to be filled with all your particulars. Once that is filled, then automatically your certificate uploads, and then the verification that will be approved by the person who has been given the access to that, and then the ID card. Those are the things. Okay. So after this, probably you can view the certificates and other things, a photocopy and self-attest and other things. Then you can have a campus tour or something, and then they can. Yeah.
Please be seated 101 and 102. Enough room.
It's on the other wing of this section.